Hi
Hey
everyone.
guys.
Hello.
How is everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. Um, Karibuni sana to this wonderful meeting. It's another Saturday, and kama kawaida, we have come here to engage you and as women in business to talk to you about what we're doing. My name is Priscilla Ngasha, and on my other side, I have Priscilla Kinyanjui Young, and at the bottom, I've got Betty Troughton, and here we
Hello.
are today with our new topic. Please let us know where you're watching us from. Today, we are going to be talking about our year in business. What challenges have we had? What highs have we had? I mean, we're almost wrapping up the year. Can you believe it? We've been
Imagine.
Oh my
every
God.
other Saturday. It's almost a whole year we've been here every Saturday
Oh
talking to all
yes.
you guys about being in business, starting a digital business. We've talked about so many topics. You can watch all the replays. We've talked about so much over the years, this year. And today our topic is we're just going to summarize what has the year been like. I know it's what is it? Is it December 30th? Today is November 30th. We're about to head to December. Lakini you
Yes.
know what? We're also going to take some time away. So we might be doing maybe one or two more lives and then we'll take a holiday break and come back next year to start afresh, revitalized, and with new challenges, new ideas to discuss. So our topic today is what has our year in business been like, and we're all going to share. We live in different areas. I live in South Australia, and I have my own challenges in business, and I've had my own successes in business. They might be different from what Shiro has. They might be different from what Betty has. Betty's all the way in the UK. Shiro is all the way in Canberra, so nowhere near me. Even she's even in another time zone,
Time
and
zone.
so our challenges are completely can be completely different, and some could be similar. So I'm going to start with my challenges and then I'm going to gear up to move on to my successes. So it has been, and I will say this again, this has been the year I decided to take myself serious. The year I decided to take this business serious and work and work, nikaeka mchezo kando. And if that's the word you want, I decided to just put jokes aside and work. That's what I decided to do. So, and step two, I decided to stop fearing social media. And one of the challenges that came up for me at the beginning of the year was finding people I could gel with. You see, in our business community, we are over 200,000 strong, over. But you have to find people who you're like minded with. And it may not necessarily be your mentor, it might not even be your coach. But in the community itself, you are given that freedom. You're told, this is you, this is the training, here are the people. Find your people, find your tribe. So,
Mhm.
step one was actually finding the people who we could gel with. And my God, the number of WhatsApp groups have started this year. Me who never used to even join a WhatsApp group. I'm telling you, in Kenya, if you ever tried to throw me in a WhatsApp group, me was those ones of I leave. You
Left.
had
I used to
me?
say I left.
You had me? Yeah, I go off. I left. Left group 24/7. That was the WhatsApp group I used to be. The one that left everything, leaves everything. And then now here I am creating the groups myself because you just get to a point you're like, you know what? I mean business. There
Mhm.
is there is money to be made in this digital space. What am I afraid of? Who am I afraid of? Technology is here to be used. So that was one challenge. Talking to ladies and gents from around the world. And I met so many awesome people all the way in Canada. I met people in America, others in the UK, even New Zealand. The people we gelled with, and we were able to connect. And Then we were able to do so many amazing things, like we were able to, and Germany, let's not forget, I will not forget Germany, and also here in Australia. That was one challenge. And then also trying to find out how can we, because as a group we we're able to collaborate. How can we collaborate with different people to develop our business and to grow our business? So those were two unique challenges. And don't forget the time zones. So here I am wanting
Yeah.
to someone like Anne, who's all the way in Germany. And I remember on Wednesdays in the evening, it used to be like 8 in the morning for her. So it was crazy. For me, it's in the evening. For her, it's in the morning. But we were able to mix and match and also connect with people in like Sydney, all of us together collectively, different time zones, different people. But the one thing I will say, if you're seated out there and you're really looking for community and starting a business, is that all those ladies and gents I met, all of them, they were there. People who are committed to their business, they were there and ready. If we said we're doing something at a certain time, if we said we were going to make a video together or collectively come together, everyone did their. So I am so grateful. I'll try to not preempt our next topic, but I have made such connections. So now it's like it was a challenge to start, and then it became like something that we were successful in doing. And then we finally found each other and we were like, you know what? This works. Let us keep this going so that we can also reach our audience. But we also connect with other people because you've seen us do lives with different people, and you've also seen us do lives every week together. So you're out there, you're looking for community, and you're looking to start a business. You're not alone. Reach out to us and see what you can find here. Thank you so much. Who wants to go next, Shiro or Betty, and tell us about some high moments and some low moments that you've had, a challenge and a success that you've had this year? Shiro, maybe?
Oh no, let's jump the ocean. Let's not leave it in Oceania for too long. Let's
All
jump
right,
over
all
the
right.
ocean to the cold area.
Give us one
Right.
success you've had, but start with the challenge and then tell us how
Okay.
you did this. Just one.
Yes, just one. Hi guys. It's afternoon for us here or in the UK on Saturday.
Yeah,
I hope everyone is okay. So for me, my goodness me, what a year has it been? 2024. So
yeah.
obviously, I think I'm the oldest here, business wise. I started in April of 2019. Yeah, 2019. And when you look at the first thing you do when you come into our business, the first thing we teach you is being consistent. Consistency with your mindset,
Yeah.
consistency with your, with how you post in your on your Facebook page and your social media accounts, as in consistency with everything, keeping in touch with people, as Priscilla has said, find people who we call accountability partners. And
Yeah.
I've always done that every single day. You know what? I was told post every day, and I do that for the last heading to 6 years now. I do that every single day. But
Mm,
one of the challenges I've had is that because I always say this, our business is legit. So
yeah.
it has got its lows and its highs.
Yeah.
And sometimes when it's low, it's really low. Yeah. And for me, coming towards the end of last year, I was in a
Mm,
very low moment, a very, very low moment where business wise, a very low moment. But when I was starting the business, I realized, you know what? You can only go on with your journey with people who want to be in your journey,
mm,
right? And when I'm saying that, I am talking about because this business, let us be honest, guys, this business is not for everybody.
No.
So there will be people who will come in and some people come in with we all have issues, we all have different situations out there, and
yeah.
in as much as we try and teach people about mindset and how to deal with situations like that, some people find it very difficult, or some people just don't do their part. They don't have, some people are not having that responsibility, and the responsibility of changing your mindset starts from, even not necessarily because you're in the business. It could be where you have seen our posts or someone has told you about the business, but the fear, you let your fear come in and take control. Yeah. So when the fear, when it does that, it then takes over your thinking of knowing that actually, if I put my mind in this, if I am positive, I can actually make this a success. So unfortunately, I have had to deal with that so many times where people are coming in, they're like, oh, but I see you posting on Facebook. I see you being on the videos. I don't know how to do that. Anyway, I will talk to you tomorrow. And you already know that this person is dealing with their fear in the negative way. So for me, in the beginning of the year, I decided, you know what? I am only gonna go on this journey with that person who wants to be on this journey. Yeah. From people who are coming in to the people who are already in the business who are not doing their part. And I know this is brutal, but it's the truth. You know, we can only do so much for you as mentors. We can only do so much for you as as a community. We can only do so much for you as a coach. So I wanted to find those people who, you know what? Yes, I am your coach. Yes, I am your mentor. But I am waking up and hey, you have done your part. So you're coming to me to ask me, you know what? I was trying to do this and I can't for some reason. I am not able to do that. But where did I go wrong? And then I'll be like, oh, actually, you needed to click this or you needed to type this. That's all. So I wanted to have those people. And believe you me, I did. I got those people. And it is people who are like minded. And you guys, I always say, do not undermine when faiths come together. When people come together, ũrĩa njugaga atĩrĩrĩ, ndũka-undermine ndũkwĩgũrũkia. Waseme, by the way, we can do this. Yes, we can do this and nothing else. We don't have a choice. It is either we be successful or we be successful. And those are the people I'm talking about who they will wake up and they are like, oh my God, it has been such a bad month. It has been such a bad day. But you know what? We still have to crack on. We have to soldier on. And I am so glad to say, if I am to show any testimony this year, it is the fact that I have found that. And you know what, guys? There is nothing wrong with putting your energy where it is most productive. Because you can only talk to somebody so many times and tell them, stop being scared, do your part, be responsible, do this and this and this. You can only do that so much. So for me, I decided I am going to use my energy, I am going to use my positivity to do something that is right for me and my business and the people who are on the same wavelength as me. And that is where I am today. So I am urging everybody who is out there, who is feeling they are scared. I was there. Everything that I'm talking about is something that I have experienced in one way or another. Please come in, try and, try and change that. Because I always say there is a reason why you are seeing our business. There is a reason why you have seen. There's a reason why you have heard about it. But what are you doing about it? So try and come from the other side of thinking it is impossible to the possibilities, because they are so, like Priscilla said, we have got so many WhatsApp groups now, and the people who are in those groups, they don't want anything else. They just want success. If any negativity comes through, they jump that loop, they go to the next one, and you can see results. You can see results actually. And for me, I decided from the beginning of the year, I am having this challenge. So many people are not believing in themselves. Obviously, I will try and help them to bring them on the other side of possibility. If they do come, we work together. If they don't, there is nothing much I can do. So it has been such a testimony for me to say I have seen people change their way of thinking to coming in and knowing actually this can happen. We have seen so many people this year leave their jobs. We have seen people realize their dreams because of this business. And I am glad that I am one of those people. I am one of those people who can say I have seen results just because of changing my mindset. I stopped feeling sorry for myself. I stopped feeling sorry when someone came in and said, oh, actually, I don't think this is for me. I stopped feeling sorry when someone said, I am not sure if I want to do this. Or maybe when someone, when you have to follow up with somebody to do something that they're supposed to be doing without being reminded. I stopped feeling guilty as a mentor because I want to use that energy to inspire others. So thank you. I'm so happy this year has ended that way.
Priscilla, I think you're on mute.
Yeah.
I'm on mute and I'm just talking over here. I'm just saying that's such a great share. I mean, your words have really been really good this year because like what do you call it, hindsight? No, it's not hindsight. As in, we learn so much from you because you've been doing this for a few years, so sometimes we listen to your words, and those have been such powerful words that you've discussed here, and words that I think Shiro and I have been listening to and actioning. And imagine now we are getting that in our first year.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
How it's saving us from feeling low 2 or 3 or 4 years
Yeah.
from now. hoping and wishing you could save, everyone, but you're not able to. So your words really, they stick in our head, and when we are going through some scenarios, they come back to us. So thanks for that.
Thank you.
And tell us about a challenge, and then tell us of a success that you've encountered this year. We've got so
Now,
many people listening in.
I know. Thanks, Richard. I can see Richard Abana saying hi. Hi back to you. Now, a lot of us, when you want to become a nurse, you want to become a doctor, when you want to become a teacher, you go to school, you go to study, you go to uni, you go to college. But because you know that you want to really make that money when you
Yeah.
become a teacher, a doctor, a nurse, you do not give up in the middle of it all. You
Oh,
soldier on, you soldier on, you soldier on, regardless of what challenges you did. Now, that was me. This year has been a bit of a challenge in that it's been a good year, but I had a challenge in that my kids, when I had the one who turned 1 year old, and how they say that they changed their sleeping patterns and all. It's like she got into the pattern of the sister. So they weren't even sleeping where I'm expecting them to sleep. So you find yourself, you don't have enough time to do your training, or you don't even have time to sit down and do. And I'm a mom with 2 under 2s. Priscilla, I think you can know how this is. You are so tired. You are so tired, and you don't even know whether to concentrate on your business, or you want to do this, or you can just go and sleep, or you just binge Netflix, because Netflix doesn't need much thought of it all. Now, that was my challenge, in that I didn't have enough time. But you know what? It is okay. I was on maternity leave for a year. It is okay. I learned how to soldier on.
Yeah.
A lot of us, it is December. By the end of December, we will be writing our New Year resolutions. And one of it, for most of us, or if not all of us, is I want to make more money in the new year. How are you making that money? If your job has not given you that money that you want, it is still not going to give you in the next year. So we have to work smarter and not harder, in that we need that resolution. You're saying that you want more money, a penny, that year you're saying that you want to make more money. You need to be able to, work hard, find something that is going to make that extra money that you've always wanted, that money that you're saying in the new year you want to, that travel that you want to do in the new year. Find something. Now, this year I can say that it has been, yes, it's been a challenge, but I found it. I was able to push on, to soldier on, because when I started this business, I knew what I was going to. I procrastinated for a long time, but when I decided it is time, I decided I am not going to let it go. And nothing will put asunder my love for this business and me working hard for this business. Look at this year. I got to my 3rd milestone in this business, and I was so excited. It has taken so much patience, so much hard work, not disturbing, but making sure that I'm always on Betty or Priscilla, asking so many questions. But it's because I know that at the end of it all, it is a blessing that has come into my life. And having a community, as Betty and Priscilla said, there's nothing as good as having people who are like-minded, because you push each other to reach your goals. And when you get there, then you are happy about it. So you out there who is going to be making that New Year resolution that you want to make more money, that you want to have that travel time, that you want to spend more time with your family, can you make a smart decision? Start that business that you've wanted to do. Start that side hustle that you've always wanted to do. And if you're out there, you've come across our business, don't ignore it. Don't swipe left or right. Look into it and find out what it is all about. Because you might be one of us in the next year that you're going to be talking and saying, what a blessing did I get that I clicked on that ad and I learned. Because most of us make decisions without information. And information is power. So find that information, ask us questions, and do not be afraid. Do not be afraid, because you never know your potential until you're able to do something that will actually show you that you are stronger than you think. So don't shy away. Let 2025 be a year that you say, thank you, I took action. Thank you, I took a step. to making my New Year resolutions be different. So let's keep going. Let's keep doing everything and reach out to us. We're here to always help you. It doesn't matter whether we're going to take a Christmas break. We always answer questions. We always answer people who come to us asking about our business. So that was my 2024 year in business.
Wow. Thank you. And guess what, our viewers, we've just talked about one challenge, one success,
Yeah,
one
just one. Yeah.
Imagine if we talked about everything. Everything. I think we'd probably go beyond an hour.
We'll have
Yeah.
episode 1 to
We'll
1,
have
2,
episode
3,
one,
4,
episode-
5.
Yeah.
That is so true. That is so true. Now forgive this girl. She's just feeling herself with all this face paint today. We are out for a family day. Now, I think now, ladies, we can talk about if we think about a parting shot for that person viewing. And thank you, Yar, for tuning in all the way from Melbourne. We appreciate you watching and learning. A parting shot for someone who's sitting there and watching. And I think I'll take off from what you said, Shido, that information is power. And that goes to why we offer that free webinar. We offer a free webinar so you can get the information for yourself. You see a basic premise of what we have to offer. You sit down, you take your own notes, and you decide for yourself. One, do I want to do something different to make a change for myself in the new year? Two, am I interested in leveraging social media? And do I want to join a community? Three, if those things are for you, then that's why that webinar is there. That webinar is actually done by members of our community. Can you imagine? Like we're so many of us that we volunteer our time. We volunteer our time, and so many of the people who've been doing it for a while, they actually do not have to clock in and out at day jobs the way we do. So they volunteer their time 2 times a week. It could be Tuesday and Thursday for you. It could be Wednesday and Friday, whenever. And there's always a replay available, and you usually get it in your own inbox to remind you. So whether you're like doing a shift or you're working somewhere and you miss the live one, or maybe it happens at like a weird hour, because I think in the UK for you guys it's like late at night or
3
something,
3 a.m. 3
It
a.m.
usually is, yeah, 3 a.m.
and then you catch the replay. You check your email, you're like, there's a link sent here, hey, you missed the live, do you want to watch the replay? Of course you do, if you're serious. You click on it and you watch the replay and you learn, and you can watch those videos as many times as you want. So a parting shot is with the new year. Don't just take everything and put it in one blanket and say everything internet is this and you box it. You have to do your due diligence, as in everyone is taught this. If people are asking you to do ABCD, if something feels off, of course take your time, reflect. But here we are, real people. We offer you our real phone numbers. You're seeing us wherever we are in the world. And some of us we're actually not out here to try and jeopardize ourselves or our families. So reach out, ask any questions you might have, and make a new and a different decision for yourself in the coming holidays and in the new year. All right, thanks. That was my parting shot. Shiro, do you want to take over? Someone is potty trained and wants to go to the toilet.
That's all right. I mean, what I can say is that the new year, do something for yourself. Self-care. Most of the time we wake up very early, we go and build other people's empires. We don't think about ourselves. Think about yourself. Do something for yourself. Trust me, and I'm going to tell you, when you start a business, you will not have much support. Friends and family will think you're crazy. But you know what? Crazy is what makes this world going. We need more crazy people. So this business of saying, oh, I don't know what people are going to think about me. Stop thinking about what other people are going to think about you. Do you. So you just do something that will make you happy, something for yourself, and something that will make your year be what you want it to be.
Yeah.
Betty, on to you.
Wow. You know, I always preach, I'm a preacher of faith over fear, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
As I always say, there's a reason why you know Shiro or Priscilla or myself. There's a reason why you have seen us. And the reason why you have seen us is because at some point you realize that you need change, or you now know that you deserve better. And in the process of finding something, what else can I do apart from my 9 to 5? You came across us. So whatever it is in your mind that is making you hold back, stop. Because
Mm,
that thing that is holding you back, you've already been given that key to go and unlock your destiny, your success, or whatever. But you're still holding on to it because of something in the back of your mind that is telling you, what if? You're skeptical, you're scared. But I always say you can overcome that
mm,
temptation of saying, and you know what? Comfort zone, there's somewhere that I had written the other day. A comfort zone is the cheapest way to taking you to your failure. When you're
Wow.
so comfortable, yes,
Can
you're
you repeat
comfortable
that?
with. So comfort zone is the cheapest ticket to taking you to your failure. It's as simple as that. Because you will be comfortable with, I am happy with my 9 to 5. I am happy with my salary. I'm happy with what I get at home. I don't need a new hair. I don't need a better car. I don't need I mean, the car that I have can take me from point A to point B. My house is okay. I don't need to change my sofa. No, I don't need all those things because you're comfortable.
mm.
Because you're comfortable. But then things happen. And I always take people back to COVID time. When COVID happened, so many people lost jobs that they had trusted, jobs that they
Yep.
had with all that, this is my all now. People lost those jobs. But what about you create something for yourself, something that is going to give you that security? Whether COVID happens, whether companies decide we want to go into administration, whether there is a new government, whether there is new politics, when you have something that belongs to you. And I always say, be very uncomfortable the first few years or the first few months to make your future, or to make your next 5 years, or to make your future very comfortable. Or be very comfortable right now and make your future very uncomfortable.
Mm,
And that is where I'm saying, dive in as deep as you can.
Mm.
Start from where you are. And the best thing is that we are here to help you. You're not going to do it alone. Bring in that energy of, I am so sick and tired of where I am. I want change right now. Do your part. Take your responsibilities. You know, march on. No matter how hard it is, march on. Believe you me, we will be here for you, because that is what our community is all about. As I said, we start from mindset. We start from your mindset. I can do it. I can do this. I'm gonna be successful. We start from there. Whether the devil or whoever likes it or not, I am gonna do it. And that is all you need. And then you
yep.
march on with that. So faith over fear for me, and I hope to see you on the other side.
Yep.
All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Today we're keeping it short and sweet. We've shared one success, one challenge. For more successes and challenges, just come onto our pages, read what we've been writing, and reach out to us personally. We'll be happy to share with you. And from South Australia, Canberra, and somewhere in the UK, we're saying good
North,
night.
the
North
north,
UK.
Oh, no, not UK.
the north.
Yeah, we're saying goodbye and have a lovely rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it
Weekend.
is. Yes, yes,
Thank
weekend.
you. Thanks,
Koheri.
everyone.
Kwaherini.
Bye.